Do it.
Welcome to No on 15 Allcast. It's your boy MCs, and we're back with a brand new series. It's horror month, so the series this month is going to be Monster Mockbusters. Thank you, Chris, for that one. So we're going to be doing movies that are based on other movies or rip-offs of other movies, or it might have been other movies at some point. So, but before we get into tonight's movie, which is Invaders from Mars, 1986, gotta say what's up to the Allcast. I got Mr. Risk.
What's going on, everybody?
Got DJ Elusive.
Hello there.
And DJ Benjamin.
Good day.
How is everyone's week going so far?
Not too bad besides the whole water damage fiasco I was telling you about today. A little shower incident, trying to take care of it.
Watergate.
Watergate, yeah. Bringing it back.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Well,
not
not
nice,
nice,
but
but
nice. Nice. We just our vernacular just makes us say it all the time to everything. Doesn't matter.
right.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got shot in the leg. Nice.
Nice. Very good.
I do it too. I can't help it.
Right.
So,
Automatic.
that's not cool, but hopefully things get better.
Sure.
Chris, how's your week?
Our week's going by well. So just went back to work today. I had almost a week off around the holidays, so not too bad. Did a lot of seeing my kids do stuff this weekend. So the first football game was Friday night. My kids' high school
for band?
yeah, for band. So she did the halftime show and was a drum major and kind of
Nice.
led their section. So yeah, that was cool. Then on Monday it was Labor Day, so she did the Labor Day parade. We went and checked that out. They were marching band through the parade, and then my youngest, she's doing cross country, so her first cross country meet was on Tuesday.
Wow.
So we went and checked that out.
Busy bees.
So yeah, kind of busy week with the kids. I'm glad I was off and stuff, but
That's cool.
it's going well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Benji?
That was good, man. Good holiday weekend. Went up north by the Dells State campground. Did some camping and grilling and chilling. Got back. Just been working. And a short week, obviously. And then back Friday tomorrow. Can't wait for the weekend. Other than that,
Nice.
how about you?
Good. Well, sort of good.
Oh.
Good holiday week. The prior weekend was my birthday weekend, so I had a
Happy
pretty
birthday!
solid. Yeah, thank you. Had a pretty solid birthday weekend with the family and kids up until late Saturday night when I closed the door on my cat's tail, and
Oh,
it did not
Nice.
go well after that. So
Got
it was-
illness now? Threw off his balance?
he had to get his tail amputated on Sunday.
oh no, for real?
A
Oh,
piece
no.
of it. Yeah, a piece of it. So I feel horrible.
Oh, don't worry, dude. That'll grow back.
No, it
Right.
won't. It's not a lizard.
Oh, that's right.
You just hang it from the antenna of your car.
Yeah.
Lucky cat's
Like a
tail.
little,
Lucky kids. That's what
Wow.
they used to do.
lucky cat's tail, man.
He's
Wow,
literally
that's
the cone of shame on his head, and
Oh man, poor little
tails
guy.
that sucks.
and
Yeah.
I could tell he hates me.
I was a scream.
No, he didn't scream at
Said
all.
I can tell
So-
you.
No, cats notoriously, if people who are cat owners know that they hide their pain, so they won't let you know when they're in pain.
Really? I don't
So-
know. I've done
Yeah.
old cat's tails before.
I know. I'd watch
Let me
yourself,
know.
man. I watch yourself.
Maybe it's because I don't know.
I'm gonna smack you when you walk by him and shit.
Nah, he's sweet though, man. But I feel horrible, and my bank account feels horrible too because
Oh,
the vet bills are
happy
not
birthday
nice.
to you.
Yeah, exactly. So
All
it's like,
right.
Jesus, can't win. I felt like Adrian, you can't win. You know, Rocky and shit. So
Stupid.
like she came in through the door and yelled at me.
Clubber
But
Lang.
yes.
Right.
But other than that, everything's great. Short week. So always look forward to this. And we will run into our flashback segment real quick where we're going to talk about some movies that came out that were also horror movies in 1986. So here we go.
It's a time machine, Napoleon. You bought it online.
Yeah, right.
It works, Napoleon. You don't even know.
Have you guys tried it yet?
No. So are you ready?
Yeah, hold on. I forgot to put in the crystals. Okay, turn it on. Kill! I'm back! Kill! Turn off! Turn off!
On mute.
Oh, I think you're muted, C's.
Sorry. Horror movies that also released in 1986. What do you guys got?
Here's one. Not very known. Witchboard. Do you remember that one about the
Ooh, yes.
board fiascos?
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
That with
like,
Tawny Katane?
I can't remember. It's been so long that I've seen it, man.
Dude, that's the popular one, man.
Yeah, I think they got a remake that just came out, right?
There is a remake that was made by Chuck Russell, I think, who notoriously is made my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street. He made The Dream Warriors.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, 1986. Yeah, I like Witchboard if anyone's ever seen it. It's a pretty solid flick from 86. It's genuinely, yeah,
I
Tawny
don't know.
Katane. Yeah.
So here's an obscure one. Screenplay from Clive Barker. Rawhead Rex. I remember.
Oh, I've seen
Yeah, I
that.
remember. Yeah, I remember
Classic right
watching
there.
it as a
It's
kid, but
ridiculous. Yes.
Really
I can't
scary, man.
remember
As a
much
kid.
about it. Is it? Or I don't remember much about it. I know I've seen it though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch it this spooky season.
There you go.
You got any, Benji?
I remember a movie called Blue Velvet.
Velvet?
Velvet Blue. Blue Velvet.
It
That
sounds
was the
vaguely
title. I
familiar.
never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think I've
They
ever
they
seen
kind
it.
of if you remember what is it the Jim Carrey movie where he was the cable guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He quoted the movie in there when he was like, "Oh Billy." That part,
Oh,
Oh,
that's from Blue
I've never.
Velvet.
All right.
Guy,
Okay.
it was a horror movie about guy gets home. It's just about murder. They found a severed ear, and it was just a whole synopsis of just craziness happening. When he gets put in jail, and then the guys act like puts his, he does the same thing. But it's like, oh Billy, and it's the breast, the nipple on the, on the. So yeah, it was kind
There
of
you
a
go.
crazy movie back in the day. If you've never seen it, check it out. So
Maybe I'll
I,
put
don't
it.
know. I got it on DVD somewhere.
I have
1986.
to mention Troll that came out in 86.
I saw that.
Was notoriously me psychologically horrified myself, me again, as a kid. Watching it now, it's really funny. So I don't know what was wrong with me back then, but as a kid, I was like, man, this shit is terrifying.
'Cause
So
you guys were the same size at the time. That's why.
yeah, I think it's just creepy, man.
Here's one I'm
Alright,
gonna bring
thanks.
back
Hold on,
from.
hold on.
Oh,
The
what?
protagonist's name is Harry Potter in Troll 2. Take that for what you will, guys.
Whoa.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
predates the Harry Potter books.
Must have been
Nice.
J.K. Rowling's favorite character.
Mm-hmm. She
Right?
stole that shit. She stole it from Troll.
Oh. This one I'm bringing back from previous podcasts we've done. Deadly Friend.
Yes.
Come out in
That's
86.
classic.
Beep beep.
Baby.
BB. Yeah. Slaughter High, another
Mm.
slasher film.
mhm.
I know that one. I've never watched it though. I always
Chopping
remember
Mall.
the cover. Chopping
Chopping
Mall. That's
Mall,
a great
yeah.
one.
Chopping Mall.
Shout out to Barbara Crampton who's in there. But there's a weird orgy scene for some reason in that movie. If you watch it now, it's like, why? What's going on here? The mall.
Crazy kids in the mall hanging out.
Yeah.
Mall rats.
More ways than one.
Oh, the David Cronenberg remake of The Fly came out that year with Jeff
Yep,
Goldblum. That's a freaking great flick right there.
definitely. Super duper body horror.
Oh yeah,
We still haven't done that, I think, on the show. We gotta do that.
yeah, that'd be a good one.
One, I think we mentioned this one before, but House.
Oh yeah,
This
Did that
House,
come out in
yeah.
86?
Uh,
I love House. House
House
1 and
one.
2.
oh, actually, sorry, it looks like it came out in '85. My bad.
damn
Scratch
you.
that.
Oh, like that.
Liar!
Little shop of horrors.
Horrors. Say it right.
Horrors.
Yeah,
Horrors.
because there's probably a parody Little Shop of Horrors somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
So
You do Google search and something's gonna come up.
yeah.
Right.
I really like this one, and shout out to Stuart Gordon if you guys ever seen any of his other horror movies, but From Beyond, it's a pretty creepy flick.
Yeah, it's great, cool little flick. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't want to watch that one.
I think he also made Reanimator.
Oh, okay,
Same director.
nice.
Look, that's of Nukem High. Never seen that.
Nukem
Where
High.
I've always
students
seen that
transformed
in the
into
video store.
rampaging freaks. Toxic
Yeah,
waste leaks into the water supply.
it is pretty creepy.
Oh, here's a good one. April Fool's Day came out that year. That's a cool little
Oh yeah,
suspense thriller, I guess you could say. Who done it?
man, I have not seen that in forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Ooh.
Is that another like was that like an island or something? Or somewhere.
What, April Fool's Day?
Yeah.
No, I think they're at like a camp or something like that.
Camp like an island or something. I kind of remember that. It for a long time.
Hmm.
So this one, I want to check this one out, but I have not seen it yet. But Henry, Portrait of a Serial
Oh,
Killer.
that's a messed up movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I think it was Michael
Is that about
Rooker's
Ed Gein?
first movie.
No, it's
Yeah,
about Henry Lee
yeah.
Lucas.
Oh yeah, duh, Henry Luke.
It's called Henry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I thought it
That
was
was
yeah.
name
that
of the
game too.
director.
No,
Dang it.
yeah, no, that one's creepy, man. That's a good one.
Is it? Yeah, I want to check it out. I haven't seen it.
I think who's the other guy that's in there? Tom Tolles. He's like his partner in crime in that movie. But I mean, they're based on real people, so
Right.
yeah.
Oh, Critters came out that year.
Yes,
Yes.
That's a fun one.
that actually was almost going to be one of my choices for this series because it's like that's kind of like a
It's
ripoff
on
of
my list.
Gremlins.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean it's great, man. I think there's a lot around that film too, so I won't steal any thunder if you end up choosing that one. Maximum Overdrive, love it. That's one of my
Yes.
guilty pleasures right
Yeah.
there.
Dang.
Oh, one of the best horror sequels came out that year. Friday 13 Part 6. Jason Voorhees.
Yes.
That was great. It's in damn
That's-
enchiladas.
Damn enchiladas. God damn it, I gotta get that sound bite. Somebody gotta remind me during the week, man.
Oh, good.
The Hitcher, which is a great freaking
That's a
thriller.
cool flick, yeah. Was that like C. Thomas Howell?
Yes, and Rutger Hauer.
Yeah. Cool
Yeah.
snake tattoo.
Yeah, creepy. Very, very creepy.
All right. That's all I got.
All right. Any other ones, guys?
Hmm.
Going once,
Not much.
going twice.
Poltergeist 2,
No.
The Other Side.
Yeah,
It's-
Aliens.
Oh, that's good.
aliens. You know, I look back at that differently now. I feel like Alien is definitely sci-fi
Yeah.
horror. I feel like Aliens 2 is more like an action
Action
sci-fi because Cameron
Yeah.
kind of made it more action. But I mean, the aliens are still terrifying, but not. I don't know. It's a little different now. Yeah, I think that's it. The only other I was going to mention is, did we mention Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2?
No.
Yeah, that one is like one of my favorite sequels in that series. I think Dennis Hopper is
Yeah.
pretty awesome, trying to track down the people that killed his daughter and get revenge. So I like it. All
And
right.
that's directed by Tobe Hooper, the same dude that directed Invaders from Mars. Nice. In the same
Nice.
year, that guy was busy.
Same year. He was busy. Yeah.
Yep.
Tobe Hooper. All right.
Dude, bro, Party Massacre 3, dude. Took place in the mid 80s, but it was filmed like 2015. So that's funny.
Okay.
You dork.
Remember
All right. All right.
You gotta see that movie, man. Right.
I'm gonna run into the wheel names and 30-second challenge.
Today, one of these lucky contestants will win right here on
Wheel of Names.
Okay.
Okay, let me share the screen so everybody can see the wheel and see who the lucky contestant is going to be tonight. Let me see. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on one second. Apologies. All right. Here we go.
Hard dog.
Oops. That's not the right wheel.
Whoa. Got some guests.
We got imaginary people.
The hell?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Won't happen
Pretty
again.
sure. And here we go. Spin it. Stop!
Oh,
Damn.
Oh no,
That's
Raj, they're all wearing
funny.
green.
You sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger right there. Stop.
Get out of the sandpit. All right, it's on me. 30-second challenge. Invaders of Mars. Invaders from Mars. Sorry. Go ahead. Somebody give me 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
T-minus 30 seconds.
All right. This movie is about aliens landing in your backyard and they secretly take
T-minus 20
over
seconds.
the town you're living in and everything gets crazier and crazier because you can't trust your parents, can't trust your teachers.
10,
Only person
9,
you think you can trust is a
8,
nurse.
7,
And
6,
these aliens are essentially
5,
trying to take
4,
over.
3,
And is it
2,
real? Is it a
1,
dream?
0.
I don't know.
That was pretty good.
NASA.
Nice. He did 30-second questions.
Got a lot of questions for this movie.
Right? Yeah.
I didn't give away any names, any character plot details, I guess you
Quick.
could say.
What's the main
Pretty much.
character's name?
David.
David.
David Gardner. They said his name
David
about 100
Gardner.
times.
So much time, yeah.
57 times. Yeah. Directed by Tobe Hooper, like you guys mentioned earlier. Starring Karen Black, Hunter Carson, Timothy Bottoms, and anyone else recognizable in there? Bud Cort, maybe. There's quite a few character actors that show up in this one, but more so like 80s character actors. Karen Black for me was a big one in horror, like late 70s, early 80s. And I would say Hunter Carson, who's actually her real life son, is more the star of this movie than Karen Black. So this was your pick, Chris. What'd you think?
So I don't know. This movie I watched, there was, I think, like the summer of '87. So I was a little kid, 7, 8 years old, and my cousins would come over every day. My mom would babysit them, and we would watch this almost every day the whole summer. I don't know why. But yeah, so I haven't seen it really since then. But so it's brought back a lot of memories and stuff. But it's different watching it then versus now. Um, it was not. I mean, it's considered a horror movie, but it's not really too scary. The monsters are kind of, dated, I would say. Yeah, they're kind of goofy.
Except Krang,
But
man. Krang is in this.
Krang, yes.
I know I'm
Great.
waiting for the
yeah,
news title. Come on.
yeah. But yeah, watching it as a kid, it was a little more scary. But yeah, I thought it was still decent.
Nice. What'd you think, Ethan?
I thought it was a fun, silly little film. Yeah, like it says, made by Tobe Hooper. Great director. Did Last House on the Left. I think that was his debut, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. But no, I thought he did a cool job with this movie. The kid plays David. I thought he did pretty well in his role. Like to the other actors and actresses that we've seen in other films since then. So this was the first time watching me, so it was fun seeing them in this type of a role. The lady who plays the teacher, she's always playing that type of character. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
kind of a little bitch. But if I'm being honest. Yeah, and then it's funny that all this happens like behind his house and nobody's believing him.
The hill.
But when they do go check it out, they all come back invaded, shall you say. and then I thought the peak moment was when Krang comes out and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. A lot of
They come back guard. Fun little character designs, yeah.
Contra
Alien
moments in there
designs.
too.
Krang, the nutsack of the alien.
Contra
Yeah,
3 weeks in
exactly.
a row. I've dropped 3 Contra references.
Nice.
It's like the final level, man. Like you're just
Yeah, it does.
alien brain.
Yep.
Benji, what'd you
James.
think?
That was a first time watch for me, man. I can remember.
Wow.
I mean, for me, first time, I kind of remember that frog scene with the teacher in her mouth, but may have seen it when I was young, but felt like a first time watch. But some of the acting was kind of funny, the lines, but
Oh yeah.
but yeah, I mean the whole thing of being invaded, nobody believing David. He kept saying
David Gardner.
David Gardner. I'm gonna get at you, David Gardner, the teacher.
Your
um,
whole name.
Right.
That
yeah,
might be a clue in it though, right?
yeah. She was like the alien leader.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with
I,
the markings in the back of the X, they were getting probed in the back of their necks. But yeah,
Remote detonators.
yeah, it was a good watch. It kept me entertained for a little bit.
yeah. I think I'm with you, Chris. I saw this when I was really young, and it did something to me as a kid that I just it made me afraid of like the
Hmm.
unknown, which was kind of like that's how it starts off because you don't really know what's in there. You just see the like UFO landing in the backyard, and it's just like you're a little kid, and you're like, "Yo, get up, scream, go wake up your parents," but they don't believe you,
Right.
and that's a lot of this movie in a way. It's like he's just trying to convince people that this is really happening, and there's obviously a lot of things that happen. Um, the neck band-aids, like you guys mentioned, the
Yeah.
weird. I put this down as the aliens that look like odd stools with uneven legs. They're creepy reptiles. They just look like
Yeah.
like bad stools.
Pooping legs.
And then there's a moment where you can see they're wearing heels. So those would crack me up.
Nice.
Nice work there
Like,
though. It's all practical effects, right? So
Yeah, of course.
it's got that 80s feel to it.
Yeah. The
It's
cheesiness.
fake but feels more real because it's fake. I don't know. I can't explain that, but it is what it is.
real fake.
And yeah, what cracked me up at the jump of this was the product placement. I wrote that down. That was my notes. So it's like, okay, we have a bag of M&Ms right there on his side of his bed.
Oh
And
yeah.
then he grabs a Dr. Pepper and makes sure we can see the Dr. Pepper, like puts it on the kitchen counter. I was like, product
Sponsors.
placement. Sponsors. It's a big deal back then.
Right. And don't forget the high tech swooping credits at the beginning. It like
Oh,
swoops
that was so
in like
80s, dude. That was cool.
yeah. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Star Wars ain't got nothing on that.
That was probably like top of the line technology back then though.
So right off the jump, it's kind of creepy because it seems like he's tight with his dad. You see
Right,
like
yeah.
them looking at the stars, and then the next
Comets.
morning his dad is just like a dick.
Yeah,
It's the
basically.
biggest indicator that something's
Missing
happening.
sandal. Where's your sandal? Lost it.
I lost it.
Oh, shit.
I
Not your
think it's
leather
Samoa when I
sandal.
go to
I have to
Con
get to
Mart.
the bear.
Yeah, Cotton Mart.
I got that. Did anyone else catch that? Con Mart.
Yeah.
Instead of Kmart. It's con like this movie's gonna con you. That was the first clue right there.
That's
All right.
He's having fun with that right there.
Yeah, no one else caught that, but at the time I was like Con Mart. So
I thought it was funny because all that happened the day that he saw the aliens come down, right? He's telling his parents, and then the next morning his dad's acting all weird, and it's funny. He goes to get and sees his mom. She's like writing down answers to a test on her arm and stuff. I'm like, this woman's trying to
It's
cheat
not
on
what you think.
setting a great example for your son there.
She's like, it's not what you think.
And then she leaves, and the dad's drinking coffee with like Tic Tacs or some shit. And I couldn't quite tell.
Those were those
Those
little
sugar cubes. Those are
Was
the
that-
sugar
Caffeine
cubes.
pills.
Was it that what it was? I couldn't tell.
I thought I
I
remember
think
there was
that's
these
what they
little
were.
mints back in the day that were like that too, though. They were like little triangle shaped mints that would come in those little like plastic containers that like would slide out.
That's what I thought I was reading on here, but it says it was sugar cubes. But who knows?
It
Yeah,
looked like it was
sugar.
a Tic
You
Tac.
know it.
Yeah, it looked like Tic
Well, they
Tac.
put a ton in there.
Yeah, he did. And he just
Yeah.
chugs that
Right.
hot ass coffee, like
Yeah, it
eating
was boiling hot.
burnt ass bacon.
That bacon was freaking terrible, man. That was,
Dude, that was
it
just
was like
bacon
The,
dust,
the
bacon
you
brittle.
guys ever
bacon
see
from,
me? You ever see me eating bacon
Better
like
Off
that?
Dead.
You better know it's a damn alien
Right.
taking over my body.
Let me see the back of your neck, motherfucker.
There's no
Right.
antenna back there. The diamond antenna that's in the neck was my note for
Oh,
that.
you think that's what happened to Goofy, dude?
Ah,
Oh no.
I knew it.
Sorry, Goofy.
That's
I
a
know you never
burn.
hear this, but
Never. I know you're never gonna listen to this, but yeah.
I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show
he's
him
a
that
friend of
I'm
ours.
recording it.
I suppose.
So he goes to school, starts noticing teachers acting weird too, and I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I had a note that I wrote down, which was I would steal the teacher's van when she went to the hill. Even if I didn't know how to drive, I'll just why did he get out? Just
Right.
get
Dude,
get
that's
away,
one of those
man.
questions. Like, why? What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
That I had that in my notes too. Like, kid is dumb as shit for going deep into this cave alien ship thingy.
Was Amir? You notice
Right.
the school bus too. The last movie was a scary school bus. This one was a scary school bus. How's the teacher driving the school bus? She's a school bus driver too.
Right, she's multitasking, dude.
It was a field trip.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. She did. Yeah, she took everybody
And
on a
and
field
the,
trip.
and the field trip was like set up in the same day or something. I think
I know, right?
It's
No
like-
permission says we're sent home.
No one signed
Right.
shit.
we're going to ship field trip. Let's go.
Now this is one of those things like I think that I noticed now that I'd never noticed before was the mention of copper and like they went up to Copper Hill. So like is there copper in the hill? That's why the aliens landed there?
They're stealing all the copper. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and
I didn't even think of that.
later they use the weapon or whatever, and he puts a
Yeah.
head of coin slot.
Penny.
a penny in
The
it.
penny. That was in my notes. I was like,
Penny coin.
man, that penny from the beginning pays off big time at the
Yep.
end.
Right?
He's like, oh man,
Yeah,
my 1952 or whatever it was.
Talk about a
Yeah.
MacGuffin, man. That
It was a
shit was like,
1953 penny. That's when the original movie was.
like, huh. 1958. Was it 58 or was it 53? I don't know.
I don't
19
know.
something.
It was one of them years there.
Yeah. D.
Years.
And he had a penny collection next to the bed. And his
Yeah,
dad stole
a
that
jar of
shit.
pennies.
I was like, yo, that's bogus. His pops just walked in and took all his pennies, man.
Give me your
Right.
copper.
Times must be tough. This man worked for NASA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't need your son's pennies.
Yeah.
So dad
So-
comes up missing. Right. They call the cops. The cops come.
Yeah, the
And
cops.
they go check over the hill. But then his dad and then his friend out of the bushes come out of the bushes out of nowhere.
They just
Yeah, that was funny.
stand
What
up
were you
out
guys
of the
doing in
bushes.
there? It was
Yeah,
like,
they just popped
What are they
up.
doing in the bushes?
It literally looks like they stand up out of the bushes. It does.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
we're here. Wait a minute.
this is Heather's
You
father.
right. That's what the cue card said there to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But
cops
yeah,
got.
the cops came back weird too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh,
what I was gonna say.
every
So there's a moment at the end where they're trying to do the same thing to Karen Black in the spaceship, which brings me back to like how quickly they did it to the
Yeah,
cops.
exactly. I thought of that too. Like,
Like
they must have got real slow towards the real
she's been
lax.
running
or
out of copper,
fatigued.
man.
They
Yeah, they're
try to get the
stealing all those
fastest
copper
people in the
spools. Yeah.
That was funny. The
I,
nurse kind of believed him pretty quickly
yeah, Karen Black.
until she started seeing like the
It's-
little back neck stabbings.
yeah,
Well, I think because the other teacher was very aggressive, like I'm gonna get you, David, and
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna get
the
you,
nurse
Barbara.
was trying to help him out.
David Gardner.
David Gardner. He's
Yeah,
a
like she's
snoop.
trying
He
to
was
rip his
watching
arm
me
off.
eat frogs.
That shit was
Right.
funny.
He pushed the little girl down. Pushed the little girl over.
Disrespectful.
All right.
I think the teacher's name is Miss McCleft, the bad one,
Sounds familiar. Yeah, I think
McKelf.
Miss
McCouch or
McCouch.
McCouch. Is it
McCouch.
McCouch?
And Heather. The little girl's Heather.
yeah.
Yeah, I think she also played like the mom in Flowers in the Attic or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
was trying. I was trying to remember. Man, she was a bitch in that movie.
Yes, she's great at that. So
Natural.
my wife was watching this with me for a few minutes, and she's like, there's a moment where the nurse is keeping David and won't let him go, and she's like, "You got something coming for you, sister," or she says something to that effect, like, "What's wrong with you, sister?" Or
Yeah.
she keeps saying that, and my wife's like, "Are they sisters?" I'm like, "No, it's just a thing they used to say back in the '80s."
Yeah.
Right? It's like saying bro.
Like, weren't you there?
Yeah. What's your problem, sister? I was like, "Yo, she's mad," and then the way they either made her run or the way she runs was pretty funny too.
No, it was, yeah.
It's like she was hobbling after them. And Louise Fletcher plays Mrs. McKelch. Yeah, she was definitely in a couple of horror movies back in the day.
Yeah.
How'd she creep up on him at the gas station with that school bus, man? Them school buses are loud.
It's like maximum overdrive. It just creeps up. You don't hear it. Don't hear the bus coming.
What a bus.
But she's all, if you look at it, she's all mad dogging him as she drives by.
Yes.
She pulls him out of the car, like pulls him out.
Right?
This.
That was the Freddy Krueger pulling
Yeah.
Nancy's mom through the window at the end of the movie.
And you know what? We're talking all this stuff, but I have a sweet spot in my heart for this movie because it's just so absurd, and it's a lot of practical effects that for the time, at the time, were decent. I would say.
Yeah, I think like if I had watched this as a kid, I think I definitely would have watched it more than once as a kid. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's got that vibe to it.
Because there was also not a lot of like. I guess that was kind of starting at the time. It was like horror movies with kids were like the main protagonists in them.
So. One thing I couldn't figure out, like, because like you said, it's practical effects, but you got the I think they're NASA workers metal detecting, and they're like, "Oh, I got something, I found it," and then they get like, they get sucked into like the sand, it like
Sandworms,
swirls and
hate
they
'em.
go down. Yeah, so it's like I don't know, that was pretty cool. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, like sucks them down into the ship, I guess.
Quicksand.
That is interesting. Yeah, I would be curious to see how they actually did that.
I thought they were gonna be like, man, we ain't found shit.
Stupid. Well, there were no people of African descent in this movie, so they couldn't have done it.
That is true.
Yes,
And
very bright cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
almost said something, but I'm glad I didn't. That'll be for offline. But there is I was gonna say Karen Black is so good at looking crazy. She plays a nurse. So that's
Mhm.
if there's any redeeming factors, just she is very good at looking like lost, petrified,
Yeah, her
scared.
face is mad. She was definitely Jim carrying
Her
it throughout that
eyes,
film, dude.
her eyes, man.
She wasn't afraid.
The,
She was petrified.
Yeah.
yes, the
That's
the
funny.
scene that was funny to me now that used to scare me as a kid was when they go into the basement of the school and hide because at the
Mhm.
time I was like, this is just it's a very scary situation where you feel like everything's closing in on you,
Yeah.
and no one else believes you but this one person. And David actually looks like he's the one protecting her at that moment. He has his arm around her, which is
Yeah.
funny. But I just thought it was funny, like they're hiding out in the open. Like now as an
Yeah, like
adult,
they
I'm
weren't
like,
even looking for anything else. I'm like,
there's nothing to hide behind or
grab
nothing.
a
They're just
weapon, anything. I don't know.
yeah.
Grip them when they're coming down the stairs.
The irony they got saved by the aliens in that one.
And
Oh, that was funny.
she
Yeah,
even
they're
told
all like,
him,
whoa, like, that was pretty funny.
yeah, she even told him like she's like, I'm terrified or whatever, and he's like, so am I. It's okay. Like, yeah, like you
Yeah.
say, he was taking care of her at that point. But yeah, I didn't remember that part. Um, like the alien drill or whatever
Hmm.
comes up from the school
Yeah,
floor. But yeah, I mean that looked pretty real.
like wanted a
Yeah.
party.
Yeah,
We want a party.
Disco with the disco lights.
As a kid, I have this in my notes. I said, destroy the whole school, not just the basement, please, because I don't want to go back to school. So
Uh-huh.
it's like, just destroy everything, Like, why just not the basement? Um, Clue Gallagher is another guy a lot of people will recognize from Return of the Living Dead, played General Wilson.
Yeah, he's in
And,
a lot of things.
oh yeah.
Smoking cigars.
smoking, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
David goes to NASA or the military base, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Try to get everybody or let him know what's going on with the town. He's like, let me see your necks.
Actually, I'm sorry, that wasn't Clue Gallagher. It's what's the actor's name? Was it him? Clue Gallagher? I thought it was.
I don't remember the name.
James Karen.
Is it? Yeah, there you go.
James
Okay,
Karen. Yeah. General Wilson.
he was cool.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah,
yeah.
that's where I recognize him from. Like I said, Return of the Living Dead,
Yeah, I had a
which
long
is
name.
another movie that fits in this series, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it definitely does. Um, it's a great one.
So they end up believing him, right? And then General's got some cool ass sidekick named Rinaldi. He's
Yeah,
jumping around
Quick man.
kicking guns out of people's hands, like people who were infected that were there on base with them. But they got these
The action sequence.
researchers, right? The NAS workers or something.
Uh,
So I had a question about this is why is the military at NASA?
Uh,
security, maybe.
right? I
I
guess.
would say that too, Chris, but then I wrote
But
right
yeah,
after that security for the space shuttle was horrible. One guy with a machine gun for the whole base. That was it.
right.
It was one
You
guy.
didn't even tell him to stop. He just started shooting.
You just it was this one dude, man. Like that security was terrible. I was
Insecurity.
yeah. The
What was the
way they
point
just
of blowing it
waited.
up?
Yeah, they waited for the spaceship to get destroyed. Weren't they going to Mars? Wasn't that like the plan?
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
so.
Oh, I
That
was
was the launch to
cracking up
Mars.
when they were running outside, like when it was all the military men and David and the nurse and all that. The music was heavy Rambo inspired, dude. I'm not sure if you caught that. I was like, holy crap.
That
Yeah, it
is
was
yeah.
definitely 80s.
Yeah, big time. Rambo slash Predator coded.
I thought also
Action.
why there was no like later they mention it in not like a few minutes later in the movie, when they're talking to the general and David tells them the story about what's happening and why they need help. But there's a scene where there's like you just see a bunch of people loading all the spools of copper onto the back of the truck and like no one's saying anything. It's like just stealing all this
Yeah, I
copper.
know.
Well, the
Yeah.
two NASA guys were with him. That's why.
You better hurry, or you might just
Right.
blow it.
Yeah, that was the line of the century,
Right.
dude.
Oh, that was pretty fun.
Oh, that's funny.
You go around
I
the
was
space shuttle.
they're they're taking this copper to the metal resellers. They gonna get some money with all this copper.
They're looking for foreclosed houses and stuff.
I was like,
Right.
yo,
So going back real quick to okay, so the general, he's like, get, because I think David and Linda told him about the NASA workers, the two metal detector guys, and
Yeah.
he's like, okay, bring them in for a security check or whatever. So he checks their neck, and it's like, okay, put these guys under arrest because they tried to shoot him, like you said, the action sequence
Yeah.
there, but I don't know what happened, but it's like the whatever that implant was, like killed him, I guess, because
Mhm.
they were gonna give up the secret, or I didn't understand
Right.
that part. Like,
That's
yeah,
what.
but all of a sudden the two guys died, and yeah, the thing came out of their neck or whatever.
Yeah, that's why
so
they
let's
had remote detonators.
Yeah.
time to get
Oh, yeah,
pseudoscience on
yeah.
y'all right here. That
Right.
was the hive mind of Krang listening in and making sure they didn't spill any of the goodies.
The
So
goods, yeah.
spilling the tea.
the spilling of the tea, yeah. They're like, wait a minute, you guys are gonna give up my location. Time to lay him out. Those diamond antennas in the neck though were pretty classy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
very fashionable.
they're,
Right.
they're hot back then.
Oh,
That so after seeing this, Wilson mobilizes the military. They head out to David's crib. I had to write down this note because I was so mad as an adult. I was like, man, that tank destroyed the fence at the house. I'd have been pissed. Did you see it just pulls in and
Yep.
takes the fence
Right.
out? I was like, why? Why? Why would you do
Rude.
that?
Leave my
Your
fence alone.
homeowner's insurance doesn't cover that.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, we don't cover
Yes.
military damage. What do they
Right.
call that? Casualties of war. We don't cover casualties of war. So I was upset. That's one of those as an adult versus as a kid things that I never paid attention to before.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
hurts.
damn it! Now I got to call Allstate. I'm just kidding. Um, so yeah, they get over there. They're gonna attack the mothership, and one group is sent to the basement at the school, and they get through they start going through the tunnels that way, while they're setting up like a bunch of people over the hill, and I think that's when David he just goes out there like for no reason, just screaming at his parents when they're visibly not there, and
Right.
they
Yeah.
get sucked down. Him and Miss
And
McCullough,
Linda.
or not him and Linda, Karen Black, and
And that's when
Wait,
they
what is that when they?
get caught by the teacher again, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
She seemed like the henchman to Crane, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was like answering to him or whatever.
You're saying
But
AEIOU.
oh yeah,
And
sometimes
sometimes
why?
why.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, it
Yeah.
worked. It worked. Everybody got caught. No, I'm just kidding. She, yeah,
1, 2, 3,
she
4,
said,
5.
"You're very lucky. Not everyone
She
gets
is,
to meet the supreme martial intelligence."
Yeah.
I like what she got eaten alive. That was pretty funny.
Yes, David.
Yeah.
David cheered on when Miss McCullough got
He
eaten.
did say that, yes.
He's like,
Right.
yeah. And
And
then
then
dude hit.
he punched
hit-
he punched
he
Crane.
hit,
Oh
Yeah, he
man, that
did.
was funny, dude.
That was
I have that in my notes too. I said,
He's like, "You dick brain," and
Yeah.
then cocked his ass, and Krang was like, "Ah."
he
That
hit
was funny.
David hit Krang in the head with a bag of pennies. He had his bag of pennies.
That was nasty, dude.
And he called him Dick Brain. That was awesome. And I actually have that in my notes too. I said the end in the ship was frantic like Contra.
He's trying to get out.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was crazy. There was also that moment where I think Bud Cort, the actor, he plays one of the NASA scientists, and
Oh yeah,
he's trying to communicate with one of the stool aliens.
yeah,
oh
because the
yeah.
guys are about to shoot them, and he's like, "Wait, no, wait!
Yeah,
You can learn from them."
Yeah.
And once
Yeah.
he hands him the little, he's like, I got something for you. And
Oh
he
yeah,
hands
the
him the
little
little probe.
the neck probe thing. Yeah,
But he hands it to
is this
the
is
little
this
claw hanging
yours?
out.
Is this
yeah,
But it's like,
yours?
you understand me? And they give him kind of a thumbs up with the big hand,
yeah. And he turns around, and is like, "They understand me." And he fucking blow him up with a damn eyeball beam thing.
Right.
They vaporized the man.
Yep, he was no
They
more.
murderized him.
That was a weird weapon. So
Yeah, it was.
and anatomically, like looking at these aliens, which David calls the potato head aliens, by the way,
Yeah,
which is kind
Yeah,
of funny.
potatoes. Mr.
And
Potato Head aliens.
they can clearly raise their arms, but they decide to put the guns on their eyes.
right.
Just
Had little arms, like mini hands.
Like T-Rex.
Use a strong
Yeah.
hand.
I thought it was on his shoulder, wasn't it? The little laser thing.
It looked like it was, but it was like on his
Yeah,
head.
if you could
Head and
call it a
shoulders, man.
shoulder.
No
Yeah,
neck.
yeah, right.
No neck, head and shoulders, man.
where a shoulder would be located.
Yeah,
An
it was in that
ear, maybe
vicinity.
possibly an ear. I don't know, man. That yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Interesting choice for sure. This is what makes me wonder sometimes about these movies back then. Was like I wonder who the scientific advisor was on set, if there was one at all, or it was just straight up a creature feature. Someone came up with an idea. Would you like to see some California raisins that look like aliens
Right.
and have mess? It's just like it was crazy, man. Um, the there was another moment I had to mention that right when they get there to the pit and David's like gonna tell the general he has an idea. At that moment, I thought, wow, the general's actually gonna listen to David. But then someone else comes up and like, oh no, we got to do this, that, and then just walks away.
Turn 'em off.
Shit, it leaves,
Yeah, that was
leaves and
funny,
cuts him
dude.
off. And I was like, wow,
Oh, well, fuck me then. All right.
yeah, it was like it was so messed
David
up.
was the expert at that point. He knew everything.
Yeah, and I was like, this is actually gonna work. But that was funny to me. I was like, oh man, I actually thought he was gonna listen to him there for a second. Um, so I know we've talked about a lot of different moments, different characters. Obviously, the overarching theme I think is just the alien invasion, and I'm not sure. And I was going to ask you guys, did it seem kind of cut and dry why they wanted to take over? To you guys?
Those are Martians,
Yeah, like that's just what they do.
right? They try and take over the world. Uh, no, not really. There was no. I mean, they came on that ship. There's apparently only one ship that brought them, and no really reason why it would be near a NASA base, and they just wanted copper, I guess.
Duracells.
All right.
I thought, yeah, I did think it was kind of contradictory because there's a moment where they're talking about like NASA got pictures from the surface of Mars and that they had all these different things. And there's pictures that you didn't see, and that they found tunnels down there, and they don't want us going back there. So it made me think the movie's called Invaders from Mars,
Yeah.
but it almost seems like they were trying to stop us from invading Mars and wanted to steal our copper, like you guys said. I don't, I didn't get it. Like
Yeah,
now, as
why
an
they
adult, I'm
blew up
like,
the space shuttle.
Yeah. Well, I guess infecting people, right? They're spreading, so that's a good thing for species. I
They're
don't know,
spreading their alien
in,
hate.
interspecies
right?
erotica.
Right?
Mhm.
Spreading their seed in your neck.
Their species erotica.
Durka, durka, durka.
Sure.
No lube. Um, so
So I saw this interesting fact really quick. I don't know, you might have been able to see this, but the film's military advisor, he had an 11-week boot camp prior to shooting. I don't know if that paid off for this film.
That
Maybe it
looks like
did,
it.
right?
oh man,
11 weeks. Yeah.
I'm
oh
like
3
2 weeks.
months.
How long you gonna be on Mars? 11 weeks.
Doesn't have
I
that
don't know.
wow.
same rate, but
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe if it was an actor, and I mean later you're gonna do a bunch of military roles, then I guess it pays off,
maybe.
right?
Right.
But not in this film. Like, I don't know.
Like hope they
Chris
didn't pay
calling
for
them
that.
out. Like, man, yeah,
That's funny.
That's funny.
that is interesting. Um,
They end up
so I think
escaping. Yeah.
yeah, they end up getting out. We
He was
mentioned the
David's still looking for his parents, and they come after him. They're still under the alien influence. Uh, but prior to that, there was some
driving under the
charges deployed
influence.
on the ship, so the ship left without them because they were chasing after David, and then the ship blew up in the air, and then they got their memories back. They're like, oh, David, we love you.
Yeah, and we mentioned that penny that his
Right.
dad gave him paid off at the
Oh
end,
yeah, came in clutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
and they used the alien eyeball. That should be the name of a rock band, by the way. If
Oh,
you
that
guys
I
are
like.
listening out there.
Actually. Like a rock band name randomizer.
Yeah,
Right.
alien eyeball. To get out, and essentially that's how his parents escape. He escapes, and they wake up the next day, or David wakes up, right?
Yeah, because it blows up, and he's looking at it, and then all of a sudden he wakes up screaming. He was dreaming about the whole thing, and then he runs to his parents' room, tells them, or they does he go to their
They come
room or
in.
do they come to his room?
Think,
They
yeah,
come
I
in
think they
and
went to
Okay,
his room.
okay. So
have some tea in his room.
yeah, they're talking
And
and
Yeah.
stuff, and he's giving them the whole story, and like, wow, some dreams. Like, must have been about everything you're thinking about today or everything you've done today. Just kind
hmm
of poured into it. He's like, yeah, I guess. And
Mhm.
so they go back to bed. He lays down, or he's about to lay down, and he's looking out the window, and then lo and behold, the ship is arriving back in Copper Hill. I'm like, oh man, his
Right.
dreams are telling the future.
yeah,
And
that's
then,
Yeah.
that's that was my writing there at the end. Is like, was it all a dream? This is like pre Donnie Darko Final Destination ending here. Invaders
It was
from
all a
Mars.
dream.
What do you
and
guys
then he
think?
runs to his parents' room again, and they open the door. And he's like, ah, he's like screaming, because I guess they're all whatever now. I think they're just fucking. That's what I think.
I don't know why. I feel like I
Well,
recall there being another ending where when he opens the door, it's just those big potato head aliens in the room.
Yeah, I expected them to show
mm,
something.
Yeah,
They
I'm
said there
almost.
was, they
yeah.
said there's an alternate ending.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is.
So the 1953 movie and that movie had a similar endings.
Yeah.
Had the alternate ending. Here's a little fun. The police chief, played by Jimmy Hunt, when he referenced, "I haven't been up here around since I was a kid on the hill."
hmm
He was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
kid in the 1953 movie.
Yeah, he was the cop.
Nice.
That's
So it
cool.
says he referenced to his starring role in the movie. So pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Let me bring it back to the future. But before I do, that's my question to each of you. Was it a dream? Did it all really happen? Or was the end itself a dream and you still sleep?
The Sandman scenario.
Right.
Sandman scenario.
I
Hmm.
think I think they had the alien technology to wipe their memories. So they forgot that this had happened so he thought it was a dream, but it actually happened.
Okay.
And the second ship was coming down. That's when you see landing the second time.
So the
Because it's like,
Krampus
man, we
ending.
gotta, yeah.
I like
All right. Let me bring us Back to the Future.
If we could somehow harness this lightning, channel it into the flux capacitor, it just might work. We're sending you back to the future.
Okay, all right.
All right. Given the theme of the series, the Mockbuster movie series, I think that's what we called it.
Yeah.
How do you think it compares to what it's based on? I'll let you kick it off, Chris, because it's your pick.
Yeah, so clearly taken from an Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I mean, I think they did well. I don't remember how in an Invasion of Body Snatchers people were taken over. I don't recall that. I haven't seen that for a long time, but um, yeah, I think it was just like another. I mean, obviously it was an old movie. They were both made in the 50s, and this was a remake. But um, I mean, I feel like that idea is a cool idea, cool concept. Aliens
Mm-hmm.
taking over in that sense. But um, I used to say Invasion of the Body Snatchers is probably the superior one. But then again,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it again because maybe that would change.
Yeah. Those. I think in the original, it's like a botanical thing where the
yeah.
plants like wait till you fall asleep and then they eat you and replicate you and then pop you out.
Like Cocoon
Yeah,
or
much
something, right?
about it. I haven't seen that since.
Yeah.
I just remember Kiefer Sutherland's face, like, oh,
Donald, his dad.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, Donald Sutherland.
Donald Southern.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Hey, it was a Sutherland. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of unique in a way because it is a take on that premise, but it's also got it's really, if this is a word, if it's not, I don't know, it's 80 like 80s, like it's got tons of just the practical effects, the product placement, the music. So it's got more of an 80s feel to it and it almost feels like more of its own thing. Um,
Yeah, it feels
but
like
it's
more, well, like that is a remake of the 50s version, so it does still have the elements of like that, the early movie days, creature feature type thing, you know?
mhm, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Movies like this, modern movies like this.
Faculty.
I mean, newer, The
That's a great
Faculty.
one. The Faculty,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's newer, but that's like early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
Yeah,
a
I
good one.
think that's actually one of the better ones for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robert Rodriguez, man.
Yep.
Um,
Science, maybe Science. That was early 2000s.
Oh,
I think
okay.
the whole mind control thing though is interesting. Like that is really spot on. I think the Faculty because it's like a
Yeah.
main alien and taking over people with little creatures, not antennas, but very similar. But yeah, man, that's a good one. All right, nice. Would you guys recommend this one to people?
It depends on the person. If it's someone who is into the genre, and especially they're okay going back and looking at older films, from 30s, 40s, 50s, black and white horror films from that era, because it has kind of that charm of those films. So I think they would enjoy that. Enjoy it if they like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All
Yeah,
right.
and I would. I feel like it's a good starter horror film for like kids. Maybe not. You know, it's like I said when I watched it, I was like 7, 8 years old, and it scared me back then a little bit. But you know, so I think it's fun for kids to watch around Halloween, maybe spooky
Nice.
season.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I'm with you guys too on that. I think it is very close to one of those things I would recommend once kids maybe like 9 or 10 years old, maybe a little bit older. Definitely not little
Yeah.
kids because it might freak them out still. Yeah, it is a good intro to horror kind of movie. It's not like too gory. It's not very like overly sexual or anything like that that you
Yeah,
would
not
normally
at all,
equate
really.
to horror movies. So yeah, it's kind of a safe pick.
Safe. Yep. I
All
agree.
right. All right then. Until next time, everyone. Thank you for checking out this episode of the Noah 15 Allcast, and we'll be back with a couple more in this series as it's horror month all month long. So you can access this episode early on YouTube if you want to. If not, just gotta wait till next month or this month if you're listening to it in October. Ta ta for now.
Goodbye.
So next
Good
time.
evening.